Namaste friends, this is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I'm going to do a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. General readings are for the collective, and there may be a specific message for someone that needs to hear it. That means it's important. Could also be just a general message for the energies the collective or a small segment of the collective are encountering. So I'm going to start with the Sacred Traveler Oracle. When I was pre-shuffling, I saw cleansing waters and taking sanctuary. In case those are specific messages for someone. Please like, share, subscribe, and all of that to help get these messages out to others in the collective. I do not advertise or monetize my channel, so it just helps if you think these messages are might be of good guidance for someone. This is Jennifer Walker Zen's The Eye of Zen, and I pre-shuffled and I saw socialize and sexual union. Just in case that's relevant for someone, and we'll see if those cards come back up. And then I'll be using the Star Tarot. Didn't see any cards in the pre-shuffle, to be honest. Nothing jumped out at me. And then I will, this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. If I need another tarot deck, if it looks like this is going to set up to be a Divine Counterpart reading, like a Divine Couple reading, this will be Divine Feminine energy if that's what I get called to do. And then, just in case we need clarification, we'll pull out the Crystal Visions Clarification deck. I use this deck exclusively for clarifications. So let's get started. Thanks for your patience while I shuffle. I think it's important that you see that so that you know that the readings are authentic. Distant thunder, clear the air. This feels like there's going to be a discussion. It doesn't feel angry. There's some angry clouds there, but it feels as though somebody's going to have a conversation that's well overdue. So let's start there. For some reason, I was going to pull another card, but I'm just going to start here. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, there are two castles here. Nine of Pentacles is my kind of singles card. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is like you're abundant in your own right. You're not dependent on someone. You're self-reliant. And you're happy because you have everything that you need in order to be self-sustaining. And you're at peace. There are no needs. All your needs are met. Your physical needs. So it feels like somebody's going to be coming to you to clear the air, because this feels like a Divine Feminine who's at peace. But she knows something's going to come in. Somebody's unhappy. There's been some unfinished business. There's a conversation that needs to happen to have some sort of cleansing of old energy, the old past, old events, in order to move forward. But she's at peace, so it feels like she knows it's coming. Yeah, and there's that King of Wands, and he's going to be the one to bring it in. Look at his face. He is not a happy camper. He's very stoic. He's brooding. He looks the same color as the clouds there, like he's about to erupt into this storm. He's fuming. He's like got fire coming out of his hair is like bright red. It's like he just needs to erupt. He wants to vent. Sorry, but that's what it feels like. Very, very passionate about how he feels, that he really needs to vent his feelings. And she's aware it's coming, but she's just like, whatever. There's Temperance. That came out in the Spiritual Sapience reading. So, yeah. As these emotions are going to be going back and forth, maintain your balance. Don't go off the deep end in the emotions. See, she has 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. Don't allow yourself to get, submerged. There is a rainbow after this storm. So after this disagreement, it doesn't feel like it feels like a bit of a heated argument, but it is necessary to clear the air. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups means two things to me. It can be confusing, or it can be lots of opportunities or choices. But I'm looking at these cups in this card, and it's the symbol of the dove, which is kind of a peaceful feeling for me. But you have 4 cups on the bottom and 3 cups on the top. These all have like triangles on them. These have stars. So it feels like this is the 3 of Cups is being elevated out of this kind of 4 of Cups energy of, these cups are empty, or it feels like this vapor is coming up from these cups. But it's almost like there's a union energy after this 4 of Cups energy of somebody maybe being detached or disinterested. But this is going to bring some sort of peace and harmony and balance to the connection. Strength. There's the 8 card. The 8 card was pulled in the Spiritual Sapience for today. The Cosmic Heart. This is going to strengthen the bond between, let's see if you move this over here like that. Maybe come in a little bit. There. See that beautiful energy? This strengthens the connection. It definitely strengthens the Divine Feminine. She feels very strengthened in her position. But here the Lion's on her side. Whereas the Lion's here, this one looks agitated. This one looks like, really? But not saying that the Divine Feminine wins the argument. I'm just saying that this is a necessary part of the leaving this last level of healing. Yeah, the 5 of Swords. That's a self-sabotaging card. This has this lingering negative energy that needs to be brought out to the surface and purged. Has been hurtful to both. Although the Divine Feminine has kind of moved on and out of that energy, it's still kind of a lingering hurt. Here's the 6 of Cups. Now, that's going to help. See the 2 soul. That is the counterparts there on this. Look at these rainbow colors. This Temperance. So having patience during this is going to help not only strengthen the connection, but it's going to help bring it closer to see the stars in this cup, and look at all the stars here. I just kind of heard there's going to be, kind of the stars in your eyes, kind of dazzled in the aftermath of all of this. It's just something that needs to happen. So remember, Be in your feminine grace, divine feminine. There you go. There's your 10 of Cups right there. It's going to leave you both feeling much happier. This is just something that needs to be said to clear the air. Definitely. We all feel better after that. So I'm going to pull this over here. And let's see if there's another message. That feels like a complete message to me. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again. See if there's another message. Answering the call. The time is now. Okay, this feels like another divine feminine message, and out in the garden there you see the stag, and that often represents the divine masculine in animal form. And it's almost like she ran to the door and flung open the door and looked out, expecting to see the divine masculine as he had come to call, and she sees the stag. Let's see if she put those two pieces together. Death. There's a transformation coming. Maybe that's the storm. Phoenix rising out of the ashes after the lightning strikes during this argument. So this is going to help transform. But that's the energy that's going to come in afterwards. But it feels like, I felt like that was a complete message, but it feels like she answers the call and the divine masculine, that's when it happens. So maybe he comes to the door. I'm not sure. This is Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. It's a little more grounded. It feels a little more balanced. It's practical. It's abundance. There's a uplifted feeling about this new, I want to say stasis, for some reason I'm hearing, in this connection. So we have, I'm going to leave these here. I'm sorry, I tried to put them somewhere else. I don't feel the energy. 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. I was talking about the 9 of Cups earlier. This is bridging this. So this is something that you absolutely know is coming. And you're standing in your be in your emotional balanced place where there's temperance. Don't go off the deep end. Don't overreact. We've been hearing that message a lot. And there's the Empress. Be in your Empress energy. That card was left on the table when I picked up the deck. Be in your Empress energy. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so he's moving a little slowly. He's being very diligent. Now, after this argument, he is going to be a little bit more diligent about honoring this connection. He'll be, meticulous and slow, but yet it's because he's being careful to be a good steward of the connection energy. 6 of Swords. This flew over here, and I'm going to leave it. 6 of Swords is usually moving into more calm energy. May take a little time after clearing the air for things to settle. Give it that time with that Patience and Temperance card. But this feels like there's a big an outburst of some sort. And then afterwards, it's transformed. 2 of Cups. I'm going to leave it here in the challenge position. This is definitely enhancing the relationship if you handle it correctly. And then this will be the outcome. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's going to be some work. I think it's like he's willing to work on the connection a little more because you valued his perspective. You didn't overreact and make it about you. So this feels like it's coming in rather quickly. And you honored and validated his feelings, his intensity, is what I'm hearing. You validated his intensity, his passion. Okay. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is oftentimes a bit of a karmic energy for me. But with this Hanged Man, here we have the Two of Pentacles in the challenge position. That is struggling and juggling, unable to make a decision. Trying to achieve that harmony. This Hanged Man is seeing things from his side, I think. Or, I don't know. Maybe we'll clarify that. The Queen of Pentacles to me is always kind of that nurturing energy, but when I read, it always feels like it is connected to the Divine Masculine significant other. So maybe he's seeing her differently, but she's been coming in readings quite a bit lately. So something's changing there. What is it? King of Swords. Uh-oh. Death. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Feels like something has changed in that connection. It feels like he's seeing that differently. If your Divine Masculine is with a karmic, after this little bit of a explosion on his part, it changes this paradigm. Oh, that's what the Spiritual Sapience reading was talking about. There was a paradigm shift. You may want to go check that out. October the 15th. We talked about a paradigm shift. No, that's what that looks like to me. Strength. We have strength in both sides. So stand in your strength, Divine Feminine. Just be in your Empress energy. And there's the Sun, because there's your outcome. Going to be a happy outcome. You're going to feel so much lighter after this. I don't want to call it an argument because that seems very negative. This feels very purposeful, and the way it's done is a little heated and passionate, but the outcome is transformative. But when the call comes, answer it. You know, if it's a phone call, if it's a knock at the door, and be in your Empress energy, because that's the time is now. That means this is it. This is what this is talking about. So the next phone call or the next knock on the door that you get from your Divine Masculine, this is it. This is what needs to happen. Please remain calm. Stay in your Empress energy. Allow him to vent. Allow him to, you know, demonstrate his frustration if he needs to, but don't overreact. Validate his concerns, his passion, his hurt. Don't take it personally. Don't step into your window of defending yourself and saying, well, this isn't just about you. You know, how about how I feel? Just listen. Just listen. Bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Definitely a message coming through. This feels like this is going to be a physical message, and it feels like he's going to deliver it personally. Like, now, I just saw the card safe, and I know I already shuffled these, but I need to shuffle them again. So keep yourself safe. If he's going to, you know, get physical or, you know, can't control his anger or his rage, then this does not need to happen in person. Okay, so hopefully it's a phone call. But just listen. Regrets. An unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for healing to begin. I don't know whose side that belongs on. I'm going to put it here. But that's a message to both of you. First of all, watch what you say so you don't have any regrets. But also, there's going to be a little bit of forgiveness that's going to be required here because both of you have been hurt by something. It's time to have heart-to-heart conversations. I mean, seriously. The time is now. Answer the call. Don't play games on this one. They are single and available to pursue. Okay, there you go. Hope it helps. Namaste.